I think it's quite amazing how we find that we some have this notion that you can just do anything you want and get away with it. People who commit various unprintable acts, atrocities, and probably either the long arms of the law doesn't catch up with them, or they are able to circumvent, the law, or probably they are able to get maybe a very good counsel who can explore the loopholes and all the technicalities, as it were, all right, and probably get acquitted after being charged of committing a crime which they have actually committed. Now, this whole thought that you can just do what you want, perform all manner of dastardly acts and get away with it. It's quite amazing to actually look at that pattern of thinking. Now, you look at this world, the way so structured this world is, so ordered. You look at how everything is created, how everything follows a particular pattern. You look at how the sun rises and sets. You look at the seasons. You look at the timing. There's never been a day since, that is above 24 hours. Has there been a day when, by mistake, we had 26 hours today instead of 24? Or we had 20 hours instead of 24? It doesn't happen because everything is structured and ordered. Everything follows a particular pattern. A child is born after 9 months, except for circumstances of premature birth. But then those are exceptions, and it's called premature. A mature birth happens after 9 months. Everything is ordered and structured. Then it comes to our own day-to-day livings and how we're expected to treat others. And someone will now think that I can do whatever I want as long as I'm not found out, I'm good. I mean, how can someone reason that manner? That you think, to think that just what you see on face level is just as it is. How could someone just think that way? You can't even imagine, you can't even explain how you were born. Where did you come from? So someone would just think that he's going to be born. From where he came from, he doesn't know. He just found himself here and he's going to live and do whatever he wants. And then the day he says goodbye to the earth, and that is it. I mean, don't you have some form of thoughts like, what if after everything is done here, I still have to give an account or have lived this life? Because there has been no account. Whatever religious inclination you're up to or you believe in, there's hardly any that doesn't subscribe to give an account of how you lived your life. So for someone to just go through life the way he wants, hurting people all manners of ways, and as long as he's not found out or is able to circumvent man's own justice system, he feels he's good. I mean, the Bible tells us, Jesus Christ was telling us, he said that you should not fear, he said, don't fear a man that can take the body, but you fear God who can take both your body and the soul. So for someone to have that reasoning that I'm just going to do anything I want and that is it, I just want to look at this person and just examine your line of thought. That you really believe that you can just get away with whatever you want. I mean, you have to take a rethink, because I mean, it's just going to be so sad that when you leave this earth and then the eternity we had so much about becomes real, and then you just have nothing to say. Because looking at it on another angle, we are all humans on this earth. We are all born. Each just happen to grow with age, all right, and we mature and become adults. Now, this system run by us humans here. I mean, someone telling me that this system, our justice system, our own system of giving account, is all there is in this magnificent world that we're living in, that have been existing for centuries. I'm saying centuries. I'm talking of ages. Civilizations have come and left. Empires have grown and left. Then someone will think that the justice system that we humans are able to come up with is all there is. And because you're able to escape this justice system, then you're good. I think you have to take a rethink. There are repercussions. So if you're on a path of destruction and crime, and you have this notion that you can do things with impunity, you need to have a rethink. Because to think that it's just as simple as that is actually quite interesting to observe that line of thought. There is a giving an account. You have to give an account. So if you're living a life of destruction and crime and whatnot, it's time to turn a new leaf. Because for you to think that because you've gotten away with it and then